What's happening? This new episode of Vlogs, Mr.Capone News Channel. Once again, subscribe to the channel. Hit thumbs up, notification, share it, do what you got to do. Today's topic, we're talking about my reaction to King Lil G's interview regarding Mr. Capone. So I see this interview, King Lil G. It was sent to me from a couple people like, hey, check it out, homie. Novato King Lil G, he shot you a little, told it like it is, shot you some love, stuff like that. So I obviously checked it out, got to hear it. And yeah, I mean, in a way, he's speaking reality. So when you in the top, let me explain it to you. When you guys get to the top of this music game, especially our genre, there's a lot of haters. And what I watched his interview, because I watched 80% of the interview, what I watched in his interview, he spoke a lot about like everybody's faking it. Everyone's hating on everybody. Nobody loves nobody. You know, when I was getting hated on, ain't nobody stood up for me. Everybody kept their mouth quiet, hoping I had a downfall. But Capone ain't gonna have a downfall. Capone gonna keep it G, keep it 100. King G, he said some words. A lot of people start getting on King G, talking negative, and I'm pretty sure he was kind of shocked that people will hate you, which I already learned. A lot of fake love out there. So he got a lot of hate, and he same way. Like what? People now trying to throw my name. Artists are trying to make songs or whatever they're doing, bringing up King Lil G's name, stuff like that, whatever, without him even acknowledging them. You feel me? So he got the taste of reality of fake love. And one thing, he's a little bit more smarter. He avoided it a lot more by probably watching somebody like me in the game get hated on. So he brought up a situation. They said, look what they do. He said something like this. Look into the bro Capone. Look what they do to the bro. They be hating on him. He be represented, but they be hating on him. And he's speaking some 100% facts because I'm keeping it solid to the T. And in LA, real ones know who's real and real ones know who's out there and who's on the field. In LA, I don't see none of these rappers that be hating on me, honestly. And I'm sure King G doesn't see some of these other rappers that be always on the internet woofing, whether they like them or not. Now they're hating. He don't see them. Who I see in LA, I could probably run into King Lil G, and King Lil G will bump into Mr. Capone. I mean, whether we're in the streets, in the clubs, or even at shows out of state, different cities. I seen him in New York. He had a show the same time I had, and I think it was, I forgot what city, but out of state, East Coast or Texas or, you know, different places. So we out there. And when you out there, game real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see each other regardless. You know what I'm saying? But some of these guys that are not making it in life and just hating to come up is what I feel like he's mad about. And that's what I feel like I've always been stressing and I've been mad about. But somehow my words never come to light because they just want to come like racial stuff on me. And shouts out to King G to bringing it up and saying they be hating on him. He understands they're playing the race card, they're hating on him. And it's not even, it's just these trolls. You know what I'm saying? And when you become successful and you help out people, this is when someone doesn't make it and they get mad and talk crap, people join the bandwagon of hate. And that's a very important thing for you guys to know. Me, in my general career, I did the best I could do to help out other camaradas from everywhere, different areas. At one time, King G hit me up about like, yo, I would need your system, be dope. I showed him some love. I booked him on some shows. I did my part as a camarada to do what you got to do. Same thing that he's going through. And now we're in the time of era that we need to unite and do it. And he just like you said, nobody wants to unite. And I've been saying that, but he's speaking some reality because he sees what I don't see. Somehow I believe the good in men and people will get to that level, but I'm even done with that. Like I stopped signing artists now to that point of hip hop rap artists to that level of putting my heart into it because you already know what happens at the end. So, I'm doing oldies and different stuff like that, but my heart's not there like it used to be. Like to try to blow everybody up. And look at what I've done. I created artists. Pink's is living her life, successful. Brown Boy had a hit on radio. It gets him booked on every show for the rest of his life. Mr. Criminal's got his own label now. He just signed artists. I just seen Young Dopey, which is shots out of Young Dopey, a solid individual. So at the end of the day, like when you helping, the ball keeps rotating. And I see what King G is saying, and I'm going to reply back to King G, whether we do it or not, whether it's just internet for him, whatever it's internet, whatever. But he said he wants to put a lot of events together, shows together, or, I'm always for that too. There's always a good time to sit and discuss. Like me and him sat one day at the W Hotel, sat there. There was some issue. We got together, linked up. We sat there and chopped it up. There's a situation that there could be that time that we could chop it up and see what we could do for the future for every artist is out there. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to discuss what he bring up about me, because a lot of people hit me up. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? And people were saying, you know what, Davato's not that bad. He's cool. Like, some of the haters, I don't know why would they wouldn't say that. He's showing some love. So at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, homie's doing his thing. He knows what he knows what he's doing, and he's successful for a reason. He's a smart individual. He's doing his thing. He knows the game. I'm successful. He's successful. He has a different way of showing success. I have a different way of showing my success. Now, at the end of the day, I can't name too many other people who really did it independently. I know I've done it independently. I know his struggle had a lot of independency in it too. Other than that, there's not too many people in this industry that did it. There's other guys who are legends, definitely. There's guys like Little Rob who did it, but there was record labels, but he definitely is a legend. Then there's other people like MB Riders and stuff like that who did their thing. But people individually that created a movement, he's definitely one of them. And definitely I've been doing it. And much love to everybody in the game who contributed to the success of this genre, whether like he said, like I said, I never claimed it, but I represent for it. You feel me? Like I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing I grew up in. So just wanted to get that off my chest. You guys been asking, so I'm going to reply back. Shouts out King G for speaking up. And, instead of like most of these rappers on hush mode, don't say his name, don't say his name. We don't want him to get more famous. Don't say his name. By him saying my name shows some admiration and respect, and I respect that to the fullest. If he wants to do stuff for the community too, together, he can always reach me just like he is. Other than that, much love to him. Keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing, and we all keep pushing. And that's my episode on vlogs. Tell me your intakes, your comments at the bottom. One day there might be that day that all the big rappers get together and do a whole song together. That's what it needs. But like he already says, the unity is fake. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep doing my thing. He's going to do his thing. And you never know. Things might happen. Things could build. We all just got to give it a chance. Much love. Keep it solid, homies out there. Much respect. Your homeboy, Mr. Capone, and I'm outro. Oh.